Why does humanity still fear opening these 6 doors? They are right there, yet we refuse to go inside. A stone door in the Great Pyramid sealed for 4.500 years. A hidden chamber scanned beneath the Sphinx. Qin Shi Huang's tomb remains untouched. And in India, 5 vaults were opened, but the 6th is forbidden. The mystery isn't just what's behind them, but why different civilizations across time all chose to seal something away. Today, we explore, what did the ancients really hide? And why, even today, do we refuse to break their silence? In 2011, a small crawler robot entered a narrow shaft inside the Great Pyramid, advancing 65 meters through a slope no human could fit. At the end, the camera hit a stone slab with 2 copper handles. Behind it lies a void. What is inside? No one knows. The robot could go no further. This door has been shut for 4.500 years. And its creators clearly never wanted it opened. This isn't an isolated case. Worldwide, vaults and chambers were deliberately sealed, not lost or forgotten, but precisely hidden, some even protected by curses. Today, we look at 6 of these enigmas. We won't break the seals, but we will reveal the secrets behind them. More importantly, we'll ask, who sealed them? And what were they trying to keep from us? Humans hide what is vital or dangerous. Egyptians blocked tombs. Romans poured concrete over shrines. Medieval monks walled up heretical manuscripts. We assume it's to guard treasure, but the logic fails under scrutiny. Some of these doors were actually sealed from the inside. Sometimes they guard against scholars, not thieves. Other times, the sealers themselves feared what lay within. 6 doors, 6 taboos, 0 convincing explanations. We start with a door buried under tons of earth and stone. Rather than a lock, Göbekli Tepe in Turkey is the world's oldest temple, 12.000 years old. It predates Stonehenge by 7.000 years and the pyramids by 8.000. It was built by hunter-gatherers who, technically, shouldn't have known pottery yet. Its massive pillars feature intricate carvings of lions and scorpions. But the strangest part is how it was erased. Göbekli Tepe wasn't destroyed or abandoned, it was deliberately buried. Its creators carefully covered it with layers of earth, as if interring a living being. Seismic scans show less than 10% of the site is excavated. Dozens of circular structures still lie underground. Strangely, the deeper, older layers are more sophisticated, as if this civilization was regressing rather than evolving. This contradicts everything we know about human progress. Why build something so magnificent only to immediately hide it deep beneath the earth? Official theories call it a ritual burial, but rituals need context, and here, there is none. No local myths explain why this temple had to be erased. 12.000 years ago, someone went to extreme lengths to make this place disappear. They decided it was better forgotten, and it stayed hidden for 12 millennia. Next, we enter the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the most studied yet enigmatic structure on Earth. 2.5 million stones, 146 meters high, yet its true purpose remains a mystery. The greatest secret lies within narrow shafts inaccessible to humans. In 1993, engineer Rudolf Gantenbrink sent a robot into the Queen's Chamber's southern shaft. Only 20 by 20 centimeters wide, it slopes up for 65 meters before hitting a smooth limestone slab fitted with 2 copper pins, the only non-utilitarian metal found in the pyramid. In 2011, a new robot drilled through that slab, revealing a second door behind the first. Another polished stone plate. What lies behind it remains a mystery to this day. Egyptian authorities halted all research, labeling the shafts as ventilation or soul passages. But real vents aren't sealed with stone doors and copper handles. Structural engineers point out that the construction precision of these shafts far exceeds what's needed for simple symbolism. It aligns perfectly with where Sirius was 4.500 years ago. Someone built this channel with extreme accuracy, pointed it at a specific star, and sealed it twice, leaving 0 explanation. Now, let's go deeper, directly beneath the paws of the Great Sphinx. In 1991, geologist Robert Schoch and seismologist Thomas Debetsky scanned the rock layers beneath the Sphinx and detected an anomaly. Depth meters revealed a rectangular cavity, roughly 9 by 12 meters. Nature doesn't create perfect right angles. This is a man-made chamber. Debetsky wanted to investigate further, but the Egyptian government banned all future exploration. That ban remains in effect. No scholar has been allowed to probe this void. Furthermore, the Sphinx itself is a massive riddle. Shock proved that the erosion on the Sphinx wasn't caused by wind or sand, but by centuries of heavy rainfall. However, Egypt hasn't seen that kind of rain for at least 7,000 years. This suggests the Sphinx is far older than official history admits. Ancient texts mention the Chamber of Thoth, a legendary vault of divine knowledge. 19th century Arab historians also wrote of underground halls containing star records and knowledge from civilizations before the Great Flood. We can dismiss this as legend, but legends don't leave perfect rectangular anomalies on a seismograph. Something is hidden under the Sphinx, and someone is desperate to keep it a secret. Now, we leave Egypt for Agra, India, the Taj Mahal, a white marble masterpiece of perfect symmetry. Officially, it's a monument of love built by Emperor Shah Jahan for his late wife. Yet, 22 rooms within this structure are permanently locked, hidden from both tourists and researchers. In 1974, historian P.N. Oak sued the Supreme Court to have these rooms opened. He argued the Taj Mahal wasn't a tomb, but a converted Hindu palace called Tejo Mahalaya. The court dismissed the case, and the rooms remain sealed. But his claims aren't baseless. Carbon dating on a rear wooden door showed it was 300 years older than the tomb. How does a 17th century building have 14th century doors? Photographs of the basement reveal walled-off archways in a traditional Hindu style, not Mughal architecture. What is hidden in those 22 sealed rooms? Frescoes? Statues? Or evidence that this global icon isn't what we've been told? For half a century, the Indian government has remained silent. The keys are held by authorities who refuse to speak. But the next door is far more dangerous. The Padmanabhaswamy temple in southern India. In 2011, the Supreme Court ordered the opening of 6 secret subterranean vaults. 5 were opened, shocking the world. Inside was a sea of gold, life-sized statues, sacks of diamonds, and tons of gold coins worth over $22 billion, the largest treasure ever discovered. The hoard included a solid gold throne encrusted with hundreds of diamonds and a massive gold chain, 5 meters long, and over 10 kilograms of solid gold chains. These treasures, accumulated over millennia, were offerings from kings, merchants, and pilgrims across South Asia. But the 6th vault, Vault B, is strictly forbidden. Its iron door is carved with 2 cobras. Legend says it holds ancient treasures worth between $1 and $2 trillion. The temple priests claim the door is sealed by a Naga Bandham curse. Only a specific chant can open it. Any other method will trigger a global catastrophe. The Supreme Court has halted all attempts to open it. Trillions in gold lie just inches away, yet no one dares to challenge the priest's warning. The final door lies beneath Mount Li in China. This is the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor who unified China and built the Great Wall. He rests with 8,000 terracotta warriors, but they are merely the gatekeepers. The main tomb has remained sealed for over 2,000 years. Ancient historian Sima Qian described the interior, a ceiling encrusted with pearls mimicking the stars, and a map of the empire with rivers of flowing mercury. He also warned of mechanical crossbows said to kill any intruder. For centuries, this was seen as myth. However, in 1981, soil samples showed mercury levels 100 times higher than normal. Sima Qian wasn't lying. The mercury rivers are real. The Chinese government forbids excavation to protect the artifacts from air exposure. But there's a darker side. The emperor obsessed over immortality and the monopoly of knowledge. Historians confirm he buried concubines and craftsmen alive to keep the tomb's secrets. What did he take with him? Just gold and mercury, or a secret so terrifying that even Sima Qian was afraid to write it down? 6 doors, 12,000 years of history, 4 continents. They are all connected by a single fact. The power preventing their opening comes from authority, not from thieves or time. Egypt, India, and China all have logical reasons: preservation, religion, or lack of technology. Each ban seems reasonable on its own. But when you look at all 6, a pattern emerges. 6 different regimes on 4 continents have all made the same decision: do not open. What if it's not about treasure? What if it's about history-altering knowledge instead of gold? When Göbekli Tepe was buried, writing hadn't been invented. The only way to guard dangerous knowledge was physical burial. The Egyptians were obsessed with the afterlife. Yet even the pharaoh wasn't meant to know what was behind that second door. At Vault B, the guardian isn't a wall, but fear. A curse is more effective than any lock. It can only be proven true or false once the door is opened. A fair argument is that most sealed rooms are actually empty. Grave robbers usually reach tombs long before archaeologists. Dozens of Egyptian tombs and European castle chambers have yielded nothing but dust and debris. Reality often shatters the romantic imagery of secret vaults. However, this doesn't explain the mercury in China, the $22 billion in India, or the measured rectangular void beneath the Sphinx. These aren't legends, they are measurable, physical anomalies. This is what makes the prohibitions so unsettling. These 6 doors force us to ask, which is more dangerous, knowledge or ignorance? The builders of Göbekli Tepe chose to bury their past. The pyramid engineers hid secrets behind 2 layers of stone. The priests of Padmanabhaswamy used a curse. And Qin Shi Huang used toxic mercury to ensure death for anyone who approached. 4 civilizations, separated by thousands of years, reached the same conclusion. Some things must remain hidden forever. Yet, we live in an age that believes every door should be opened and every secret revealed. We digitize everything, decode genomes, and declassify documents. We believe more information equals more safety. The ancients thought differently. They spent vast resources on stone, earth, and mercury to block these paths. It wasn't for gold. There are easier ways to hide gold. They were sealing away something far more dangerous. But what if the ones who sealed these doors knew a truth we don't? What if these doors are closed because we are simply not ready for what lies on the other side? Right now, beneath the Sphinx's paw, a chamber has been silent for 4.000 years. Beneath Mount Lee, mercury rivers still flow, poisoning the soil. Behind a cobra-carved door in India, gold reserves rivaling national treasuries sit in darkness. The locks are firm, but the real question isn't what's behind them. It's who decided we have no right to know? And why does our civilization, which split the atom and walked on the moon, still obey the warnings of people who hadn't even invented the wheel?